Hello, happy Monday of a new week. Life was lifing. We navigated our first week of sharing one car, and it wasn't terrible, but one thing that I will take away from the experience is that time management is so important. And it's very important to be early. Des, come and look. Come say hello to the viewers. Come talk to the people.
Come talk to the people.
Josiah got his hair braided finally.
Hello to the viewers.
Say hey, Des.
Say hey, Des.
Tell them, they haven't talked to you since last Monday when you told them what happened. So how are you feeling? Tell them what's going on.
Still looking for a car. About it.
Des isn't happy still.
And Josiah is still Josiah.
How dare you? Was that a compliment?
Hey, stop.
Was that a compliment?
Sir.
He looks so cute with his hair. Oh, look at. But yeah, everybody got their hair done. I had a cold last week, and I still have a little congestion in my nose. We're looking for a car, but we're not trying to be hasty about it. Dad starts coaching baseball next week. He actually started already, but the practices start next week. Plural. It's gonna be great. It's time management is gonna be so important. Last week was just tough because we were trying to figure out schedules and how to work together, and I got sick at the end of the week. Siah's Thurgood Marshall. Was it Thurgood Marshall?
Yep.
Stop swinging that yo-yo in my living room before you hit the TV. Sit down and get down. We stayed up pretty late one night last week finishing that project, and we were so tired. We was having fun though. Me and Siah were laughing. We were looking at cars.
Man, we looked at a car.
Des, stop talking so loud. Des was doing a lot of the like cutting and gluing and like important parts.
Des mostly did my project.
No, don't tell YouTube that. Your teacher's gonna take your grade away.
Man,
what I was trying to say is Des was doing a lot of the important stuff because I was feeling very sick last week on that day.
Yeah, she was so sick to where she had to sit on the couch and look at cars all day. So
you're making me sound terrible.
If you call that sick, yeah, she was sick.
How many times did I have to ask you to go get me tissue because my nose is running?
Once.
3.
Once.
3.
Once. It's a once.
If I was about to be arrested, I would not call Josiah as a witness because clearly he's going to go up there and try to make me look bad. No, but for real, it was just a lot. The project, trying to get the practices. Des had like a meeting for coaching. We had the game, which I did include that in the vlog, so that was cool. It was the best game. It was such a good game. Like, I was so proud. The referee was trash, okay? The referee was trash. I honestly believe that Josiah's team would have won that game had the referee not been so terrible. But they lost 11-12. Like, it was a very good game, and it was a loss where they didn't get smacked. It was literally like down to the last bit. I honestly feel like if the referee wouldn't have been calling stuff and stopping the game for no reason, they would have won probably.
We would have won because the only reason we lost is because this kid made a three-pointer. This kid made a three-pointer in
the fourth quarter.
Exactly. Yep. And like I almost hit that three-pointer at the last minute. You also saw that I almost hit that three-pointer. But yeah, it was a good game.
It was a very good game. I was proud of them.
And then we called timeout at the last 10 seconds, and no, we just gonna let it play.
Yes, I wasn't happy with that referee. Nobody was happy with the referee. The parents was mad. The kids was mad. This week we're gonna try to do better. Today was a crazy day. I was here because I wasn't feeling the best. My husband lost his glasses, couldn't find them all day. And then when Siah got home, he found them. So that was a good part of the day, finding the glasses. I will try to do better with vlogging week 2 of sharing one car. And we are supposed to be going to look at a Toyota Camry this week. We didn't look at it this weekend because the person who's selling it said that they didn't have the title, and we preferred to wait until they get their title in. So we're hoping they get the title this week so we can go look at the car, because we don't want to look at a car that we can't get the title the day we want to pay, you know. And I just feel like this weekend would be better. But if not, my opinion is the best option to do is to possibly look into doing a weekly rental, at least just for 1 week, to allow a little bit of break in sharing and allow Des kind of that freedom to get to where he needs to get to with him now coaching, because I think it'll be doable with one car if we have to do it, but it would be nice to just have that relief, even if we just do it like 1 or 2 weeks out the month where we do the rentals. And my stylist who braided our hair told me to check out the Atlanta airport, because not only do they have more cars available, but you can rent any day at any time because the airport never closes. So
it's
yeah.
up at all night?
Yes.
Hallelujah, let's go to the airport, y'all. We're going to
I'm about to eat my dinner and I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I haven't made it to the gym yet. My last time going to the gym was last Wednesday, I think. So yeah, I hope to make it tomorrow, but I don't know if I will because Josiah has an additional basketball practice. So yeah, I gotta figure out a new workout routine. It might be like Wednesday. It might become like, once Siah is done with basketball, it might become Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday. Or I might be doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't know. We just have to see, because Siah has more practices during the week, and I'm not trying to give up too many days of working out because I have goals that I need to reach. And I'm not gonna lie, stress has been getting to me, so I've been doing more snacking during the day. Just wanted to check in. I need to catch up on editing. I need to catch up on everything. Good morning. We are getting ready to leave. Josiah's over there. Des is in the room. My OOTD.
The one that Des made, it pranked me, and the one that I made, it wasn't pranking. I actually made it.
Interesting.
It followed us everywhere we go, and I went to this barber shop, and I saw my friend and his mom and his dad work there. So I got a haircut, and then I left. So that's basically where like the monster started like reacting. Like the monster started working. Because it was kind of like a robot monster.
So did you ever wake up from the dream and realize it was just a dream?
Yes, I woke up like an hour before Des woke me up. And then I went back to sleep. And then 30 minutes later.
It's time to get up.
Nope, 30 minutes later I wake up again, and I'm just
up.
Yup. Because I don't feel like going back to sleep.
Well, that's where I would have went. Go ahead and get ready. You wake up early like that, but
I was still tired.
I understand. Josiah, you gotta, you got a couple more minutes. I'm gonna get you to this cone up here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and let you get yourself out so you're not late. But I love you. Make good choices today. Have a great day at school. You got any words for the vlog?
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Don't get out yet. You too far back. Alright, y'all. Dropping Siah off. I am pulling up and I'm not gonna be late. Praise God. I will see y'all later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. We are late today. We got Josiah. About to go in and check him in. And I also need to pay for him to go to this school dance next week anyway, so take advantage of being late. I'm finally making it to the gym. It's my first day since last week, I think. Like, the schedule has just been super busy. We're sharing a car. Des has had meetings for coaching. Josiah's had extra practices. So this is my first time making to the gym. Hubs is actually not with me because he has a baseball meeting for the parents. So he is going to miss it. But I'm about to go in here and do Zumba. And then I'll head back home. And I got to figure out what we're going to eat for dinner because I don't think we have anything left. I did prep some lamb and some ground turkey on Monday night, and I think we ate it all, and we've been bringing it to lunch. So if I might end up doing a turkey sandwich, honestly, some chips. That's my child. There he is. Look at his little face. There you go. I've been a horrible vlogger. I'm so sorry. I just, like, my home is a mess. The situation has been very stressful. It is just me, my husband, and Siah. And I just want to emphasize that I've been doing the best I can. I'm behind on content being uploaded. I've been late to places this week. Josiah's been late to school. Des has been late to his obligations. The house, it needs to be cleaned. It's a lot. We're just doing the best we can. Sharing one car when you're used to having two is a lot, especially when you do not work from home full time. We are gonna be looking for cars this weekend, and I also am gonna look and see if I see any other low priced, like Hondas, Nissans, etc. online as well, in an affordable price range, because my husband's about to start coaching and it's twice as intense as basketball. It's 2 practices a week instead of 1, which basketball, actually, we just secured an extra practice, although there's only 3 games left in the season. We started this week with two practices a week instead of 1. Baseball is longer, okay? It is from February to June. And it's 2 practices a week plus games that are going to take place during the week and or on Saturdays. And so, like I was telling my husband, like, that's a lot. And that's a lot with 1 car. And it's a lot with Josiah, you know, doing it as a member of the team, but then my husband coaching. Him and Josiah are not always getting along. Last night we had practice and it was a lot of disagreement between the 2 of them, and Josiah basically was like, you know, I really don't want to be coached by you. And I understand where Siah is coming from. I understand where Des is coming from. Siah has also had trouble with listening and following directions. Whether it's us or his teachers or his coaches that are not Des, or someone in like an after school activity he's doing, he really is struggling with doing what he's supposed to do sometimes. And it's just been a lot. I've been slipping on editing content, uploading my content. I'm behind. Work has been a lot, and I feel like I am not giving my best self to anybody right now, realistically. I'm a real person. I'm a real YouTuber. I come on here and I tell y'all every time I'm your go-to girl for all things real, and I just wanted to let y'all know, like, this is where I'm at as of Friday. And I just wanted to tell you, like, it's not always going to be easy. Things are not always going to go as they are intended to go. If you would have told me after we got back from our trip that this is what we would have been going through, I would have been like, are you for real? It's like we got to have a peaceful vacation and come back to turmoil. You know, January wasn't really the greatest. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the greatest either. So today I am gonna try to get as much work done as I possibly can. I'm gonna try to get some laundry done, clean up around here, and try to relax as best as I can. But the week has been busy. I tried to document it, I think Monday or it wasn't Monday, maybe Tuesday I documented for y'all so y'all can kind of see. Like, I dropped Siah off at school, I dropped my husband off at work, I go to work, then I come back, I have to pick my husband up from work, pick Siah up from school, and then if Siah has practice, we'll have practice. If it's not a day where he has practice, we'll come home, go to the gym. I think my mental health is also like suffering a bit because of the stress, and I haven't been able to go to the gym 3 times a week like I like to, because Josiah has had practice almost every day this week. And next week he will have practice on Monday, Thursday, and Wednesday for something that he's doing. So it's like a lot, because like I was used to going to the gym Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and some Saturdays. So my goal was to go to the gym tomorrow, but if we find a car and someone wants us to come and look, it would be smart to actually go and look at a car tomorrow instead of going to the gym. And Josiah has a basketball game tomorrow too, and I feel like his basketball game is also going to take up time. That is a good time to be going and looking. There's some local dealerships near our house that sell used cars on a lot for under $10,000. That is probably the best amount to stick to. I financed a car that was like, at the time, 2 years old, very low mileage, and my car note was about $260 a month, and I had to pay that for 5 years. I honestly don't think that's a good idea for my husband, and I understand that an SUV, which is what my husband's been saying he wants if he gets a newer car, is gonna be $20,000. So that's gonna probably be upwards $350, $450, maybe even $550 a month. And things have been pretty good financially. We haven't had any hiccups. We haven't had anybody losing their job. We haven't had anything that's interrupting the financial structure that we've built. And I'm nervous that if he decides to take on something that he can't afford, we're gonna be back in those 2018, 2019, 2020 days where a lot was hard to afford and it was more stress falling on me. And I don't want to go back there. I don't feel like I should have to go back there. I'm willing to help with like a cash car. I think that's a good idea. I think that's the smartest idea. That's what savings are for. They're for emergencies like this where you don't expect your car to die. You have some money saved, you can go get a cash car. If it was me, if my car died, I would not probably be looking to go buy and finance a new car off a lot. I just wouldn't, because that's a bill for 3 to 5 years. Even with bonuses, even with brand deals or whatever may come in the future for me, you cannot bank on that. And you have to think about what you do know is steady income. And so if you commit to something that's gonna put you in a 5-year loan, you have to understand that's gonna take income from you. But if you do a cash car, yes, you're gonna have maintenance. Hell, even newer cars have maintenance, but you are going to have to do a monthly bill, gap insurance, higher expectation. I just went through this, so I know. So I'm just praying that we can figure something out. I wanted to update y'all because the vlogging has been few and far in between because it's just been a lot going on. I didn't even go live Wednesday. I did go live yesterday, but I didn't even go live Wednesday because I was so tired. I've been so tired that I just go to sleep, and I've been going to sleep before 11 all week and still waking up exhausted, as if I woke up, or I'm sorry, as if I didn't sleep through the night, or as if I went to bed after midnight. It's just because the situation that we're in is mentally tiresome. I think what's getting me is just my prayers, being able to talk to God, know that he's gonna get us through, and just the faith, you know. But it's been a lot. I've been a bad texter. I've been so out of the loop with all things fun that are going on. I'm looking forward to going to a Super Bowl party this weekend just to have a break from thinking about this situation, because it's a lot. And I can only imagine how Des feels because it's his car and he's lost a sense of freedom because of it. But I'm about to shift gears here. I will try to check in with y'all a little bit later. We're over here at Corey's Cars. Looking, see what they got. They want right under 5 for this one. It only has around 124 miles. 124,000. That's nice. Des also likes this one. They're doing so good. Lakers are winning. It's 12 to 10 right now. It's halftime. And the score is currently 19 to 17 with Lakers up by 2. Lakers! They are tied up. It's the last quarter. I'm rooting for the Lakers. They won! So, I'm so proud, but Josiah's team won today. And my baby shot a 3-pointer at the end. He actually got the last 5 points of the game. So, how do you feel?
Good. I had a 3-pointer and I got a couple good rebounds, and I got I got a steal. So I feel pretty good.
I see Mr. Bowen over there. Mr. Bowen said, I'm gonna have to get him to play for my team. I'm so excited. Everybody was so proud, and both teams were great. And the crazy thing is, this team was undefeated before, and this is game 6. They were their first loss, but they played really well too. The last 2 games, I would say Lakers played really, really good. The ref was not good. The ref was really sweet. He was like, come on, let's go trade. I was like, that was 2 passes. He said, yeah, it was 2 passes, but they're allowed to do 2 passes when it's a rebound. Yeah. You don't have to do 3 if it's a rebound. I said, I didn't know that part. Because I'm just like, wait a minute. Because it's been times where someone scored on our side and it wasn't 2 passes and they didn't count that shot, so I was just making sure. But yeah, I'm so proud of Montgomery. And Montgomery was hot at the beginning. He kept swish. He was doing good. All of y'all did great.
He made the first 6 shots of the game.
I am out of a voice
because this man was yelling. Coach Brock was back there yelling.
I'm really happy. My boys played well today. My young lady Alana played well today. We pulled out a W today, and we were able to get out in front and keep a lead for most of the game. So
it was great.
I was very, very happy. Very happy, coach. And Monday starts baseball, so back into the fire again.
Yeah, and Josiah's favorite teacher came. Everybody was so happy to see him. They're like, Mr. Bowen!
And after that, I hit the 3-pointer. Everybody started cheering.
Yeah, because we were like, yes, we're not gonna lose! Yes! Because it was stressful the whole game because they were like on each other. Like, Siah's team was winning, but it's like, okay, they're at 8. Now they're at 8 and the other person's at 6. Now they're 8-8. And then they get 10, then the other team gets 10. They get 12, the other team gets 12. It's like, oh my gosh, they are not letting y'all have a big lead. So it was a competitive game the entire time. And their coach was so nice. But yes, I'm so proud. That really made my day. They've been working hard and they had an extra practice this week. So being tired and being Mrs. Chauffeur, making sure he gets to these things for it to actually pay off this time was really rewarding. Last time, I felt like they could have won had the referee been a little bit more.
So it would have been
11-11, or it might have been like, I think 11-9. They didn't get as many baskets last week. Either team didn't. But anyway, I'm about to go, y'all. We finna go look at some cars.
It kept on being a tie, like for the whole.
The Versa. So a little bit of dent down here. Some of that's coming loose. open the trunk again? Good space. Hello, so it's Sunday and we are about to get ready to go look at another car. Yesterday was a day of looking at cars, and then of course we also had Josiah's game. I will check in with y'all when we get to where we're going. And it's Super Bowl Sunday, so we're going to a Super Bowl gathering later. Come on, Siah. We are doing a test drive in a Toyota Avalon. Has a sunroof. It's riding pretty smooth. This is an older car though. It's a 97. Cosmetically, it looks pretty good. A few cosmetic things here and there. But I think the AC is give or take. And I don't think my husband's side rolls down. We were really into it. The car from yesterday was a Honda Civic coupe, but there was a safety thing with it, with the keys, so I don't know. I'm wondering if the seller is firm on his price that he's asking for. What's funny is we actually stopped at this guy's like shop yesterday looking at his trucks and his other inventory, so it was just interesting that I found his listing on Craigslist and he was actually selling that here at the same place that we went to yesterday. Had no idea. So yeah.
More than one throw that he really.
The least I can do is order myself some food. Jojo. Hey, Jojo. Hello. Well, be right back. Life has been lifing. I'm literally on the way to the tag office to pick up the tag for the car we got. My husband was driving on the way home after 2 days of us having the car, which we ended up getting a Honda that he really liked. It was making a noise. I pointed it out, but my husband was adamant about wanting that car. And we ended up getting it. And he's driving home from work yesterday and the tire comes off. Come to find out, the inside was eroded and the lug nuts have worn off. So now the car we just got is in the shop. And if, you know, I'm thinking we'll be able to get that fixed. It's a small problem, but I'm just like, if it's not one thing, it's another. I'm just glad my husband was okay. But it's been crazy. And I haven't really been vlogging this week. The fact that it's having to be repaired because of this tire thing, that's crazy to me. Valentine's Day was pretty much not celebrated. There's just been a lot going on between car problems, Des coaching. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little disappointing, but I understand that Valentine's Day is just a day. But, you know, as I've explained before, I'm really wanting holidays and moments that are supposed to be for celebrating love and family to be that. And the car thing is not his fault. Like, the tire came off. I'm glad he's okay. But, you know, after coming back from vacation and his car dying the day we got back, and like I wasn't able to use that day for me for self-care and relaxation as it was intended. and then to turn around and have Valentine's Day be a car problem thing, it's just a lot. And like his parents were saying get a new car from a dealership, but I know our financial budget and I know my husband's financial budget, and he does too. So we thought it would be better to do the cash car alternative because of money that is currently saved and not creating an extra bill, especially given things that have just happened in the last few years with my husband, his health, things coming up, the way he's managed his finances. Like, it's easy to tell someone to go buy a new car, but you're not going to be helping with a car note. You're not going to be helping with elevated car insurance if and when those things become a bill for us. And I know I'm personally not in a place where I want to do it. My car is completely paid off. If I were in the same situation where he was and something happened to my car and it was something I couldn't pay to get fixed, I would be looking for a cash car. And that's what we did. It's just frustrating that, you know, the tire ended up coming off of it. Who would expect that to happen? And I'm hoping that it's just something simple. It's the ball bearing piece in the front. I'm hoping we can get that fixed today and we'll be back up and running, because I'm not gonna lie, not only did I get sick, but sharing one car was a lot for everybody, and it was tiresome. I was exhausted. I got behind on editing. I felt like all of us were late at least once, if not twice, while sharing. And it was just extremely stressful and tiresome for me and for everybody in the house. Not to mention that, like, I just felt like overwhelmed, and it's putting wear and tear on my car, you know. And so once this is resolved, my goal is, you know, after getting all this stuff out the way, to go get an alignment and 4 new tires for my car and not falling off of my responsibilities personally. And I just feel like I've been in a mode of adulting and trying to help him where needed, and that's what you do as a wife. But I need some of that time back. And like I said, I'm disappointed. Like, Valentine's Day, I went to work, came home, work was stressful, got home and was put into another stressful situation, and Des didn't get a tow until almost 8 o'clock at night, and we towed it to a repair shop right here in our city, which was great because our normal repair shop that we go to is not in our city. We have to drive really far away. His car is still there from when it died, and we need to follow up with that. It's just a lot, and I really need a break from all of these things that keep happening back to back to back. It's become a lot, and it's not fun. Like, I've become a crappy texter. I feel like I've neglected my channel a little bit. I'm catching up finally. I've started dropping content again, but it's just like, it's a lot. And I know he feels like it's a lot. It's, you know, I would love to get to a point of relief again. And I'm just trying to stay faithful and know that, you know, God is in control and things will get better. This is just a rough patch. But I will check in with y'all a little bit later. I'm about to go inside and get this bag. Hopefully there's no surprises with that. So I think the problem is solved. Ended up costing $341. That's the price before tax and whatnot.
She asked, do you want to go first?
Hubby made salmon and broccoli for dinner. I'm about to go live.